I started judo when I was 10 years old. I wrestled junior high, high school, my freshman year in college. I didn't have the money to do anything, so I worked, and I took up boxing, and I boxed for about a year. And then I did decent enough grades. I ended up at the U of O, and I was a walk-on wrestling. Anybody know what a walk-on is? Yeah, you're basically doo-doo. Absolute doo-doo. You're not a state champion, you're not a national champion, and from high school to college, you're just, or regional, I was nothing in high school. But I'll tell you what I learned in boxing was some serious grit. I learned it in high school in wrestling. I did 3 sports, but boy, I learned grit when I was in boxing. And then I went into wrestling. For my sophomore year and my junior year, I was everybody's dummy. From the 120-pounder, who ended up being an NCAA champion, to the bigger guys were kind of laughing at me. I was too small. I was 149-pounder. So for the first year and a half, it was interesting. It was very interesting because it goes back to the fact of what's your mindset, what's your attitude to what you do. How you're going to, quote unquote, attack it. How you're going to go after it. Mine was, I realized, 1, I wasn't that good. And 2, the people who were there weren't going to back off on me 1 iota. But 3, they did something else. They helped me, and they cared, and I could tell. That was their mindset. Give no quarter, care. So, sophomore year, halfway through my junior year, I'm getting better. I got on varsity. Okay, it got better. My senior year, I ended up with a scholarship, and I had a winning record, and that was fine. That's when I met the first martial art, Kajukenbo, which was really interesting because it was a hybrid. It was, as far as I know, the first American one and the first hybrid of its sort. Bruce Lee didn't come along for another 15 years or so. So, you had this hybrid of whatever works, the technique, what's practical, versus the theory. So I got indoctrinated into that activity. And I haven't quit since. It's been a love. Martial arts has been a real love. I can't tell you how much I get out of it every single day.